Hello, this is Chef Janie, and today we're going to be making a garden vegetable pasta. You will need 1 stalk of celery, about a cup of peas, the garden rotini, which is just a spinach and tomato vegetable type rotini mix, and you will also need cubed Colby and Monterey Jack cheese. Make sure it's cubed. It's that marbled stuff. We'll need a cup of mayo. We will need either some sweet pickle relish or some dill pickle juice. We'll need a half of a red pepper, or any bell pepper will work. We'll need a tablespoon of finely chopped onion. And for our hot sauce, you can use hot pepper sauce. You can use this chili oil. What my daughters like is just a few drops of this taco sauce. The first thing you want to do is you'll want to salt some water for boiling your pasta. Now, when that comes up to a boil, we're just going to boil our pasta until al dente. So just follow the package directions. You want to add about 10 ounces of pasta. This box is 16 ounce, so a little over half the box. Just going to bring this back up to a boil on high. Replace the lid part way so it doesn't boil over. And when this cooks for about 5 minutes, we're going to add our peas in to be steamed. Now here we have just chopped our vegetables. We have about 2 or 3 tablespoons of finely chopped onion. We have 2 or 3 tablespoons of finely chopped celery. This was equivalent to 1 stalk of celery. You can add more if you like. And here we have a finely chopped red bell pepper, and you can do any color bell pepper, that's fine. I use red to add a little color to my pasta. And we just finely chopped that as well. Now in a bowl, I just have a large heaping cup of mayonnaise. And you can add as much mayonnaise as you like. I like mine extra creamy. And then we're just going to add a few drops here of the taco sauce, because that's what my girls like. And I'm going to add a few, like maybe 1 or 2 drops of this chili oil. Give it a little shake here. Just a little bit. There we go. This will give it some nice flavor. Okay. And then we're just going to add, a little bit of salt, not very much, just a couple turns. And then we're going to add some fresh cracked black pepper. Regular pepper's fine as well. And then here's where I would add some sweet pickle relish. I was out and we forgot to get some at the store a little while ago. So just using some juice from some chopped up dill pickle or sweet pickle and a little bit of juice from that, that's fine too. But I feel that you really need the relish or some sort of pickle juice to really give this the kick that you need. And then we're just going to blend all that together, and that will be our sauce. Okay, now I ended up adding about 2 teaspoons of sugar to this, and some salt and pepper. And we're just going to blend that in, and that's going to make that dill pickle juice that I used. So I added about a tablespoon, a little less than a tablespoon of dill pickle juice in here. And I had to add some sugar because this called for sweet relish, and I didn't have any. I forgot to buy it at the store when we were there a little while ago, and I didn't want to run back. So, and you can add chopped eggs to this as well if you like. So now we're just going to add some chopped pickles to this. Okay, so our pasta has about 5 minutes left till it's done. So I'm just going to add our peas. Don't need a whole lot. About a cup and a half. That'll do it. Replace our lid. Kind of crack it here and turn down our heat so we don't boil it over. And we'll give that about another 5-6 minutes. Now we're just going to check on our peas. There we go. Give them a little bit of a stir. Remember, this is a cold salad, so all we want the peas to be is thawed. That's it. They're still frozen. So we're going to put the lid back on. Okay, so our piece have thawed. So we're just going to go ahead and remove the steamer basket and sit it on a towel. It'll be a little wet there. We'll check our pasta. Now I'm just going to run the peas under cool water. This will stop the cooking process. And like I said, this is a cold salad, so you want the peas to be cold. We're just going to let them finish draining here on the towel. Okay, so our pasta's done. We're just going to take this over to the sink and run it under cold water. Just tip it up like this for a minute, let it drain. Okay, and we're just going to run this over the sink, and we're going to run this under a lot of cold water and get the cooking process to stop. This will also cool down the pasta, so when we put it in the mayonnaise, it doesn't cook the mayonnaise. We're going to get this nice and cool. It'll take about a minute. Be patient. Also, when you cook pasta, you want to rinse most pastas. The gluten-free pasta, not as much as regular wheat pasta. And by the way, this is not a gluten-free dish. This is a wheat pasta. Sorry, I'm catering to my family today and not myself. There we go. To make this gluten-free, the only thing you have to do is substitute the pasta with a gluten-free pasta. It's that simple. All the other ingredients will be the same. Okay, give that a few shakes. We're just going to let this drain for about 3 minutes. Now this is just a trick that I learned a long time ago. You want to take 2 eggs, if you're adding eggs to your pasta, or if you need them for something else, and just put them down here inside your pasta water, okay? Now turn your heat back up to simmer. Cover and cook for about 10 minutes. Set our 2 boiled eggs into a small bowl of ice water. We're going to let that sit for about 1 minute, and then we're going to crack, roll, and peel. Just going to take it out of the ice water, crack it, both ends, all the way around. Okay, we're going to roll this between the palm of our hand, and we're going to peel them under cold running water. Starting with the large end, you want to start peeling them. And there you have it, the perfect peeled boiled egg. I'm just going to set this back into the cold ice water and let it finish cooling. And we're going to do the same thing to the next egg. I'm going to roll it between the palm of my hand, and then I'm going to peel it. And here you have it, another perfectly peeled boiled egg. Now another tip for boiling eggs would be not to use fresh eggs. You want to use eggs that are at least a week old. Okay? These make these hold together and they don't get all that pitting and things. Okay? Just rinse it under cold water and finish cooling it down for about another 2 or 3 minutes, and then you have the perfect boiled egg. Now you can make these into deviled eggs, slice them up and decorate a salad. You're ready to go. And that's how you boil and peel an egg. Okay, now we have our sauce made, and we're going to add to our sauce the red peppers, celery, the onions, and some of the pickle. We're just going to give this a stir. Let those flavors kind of meld together a little bit here for about 2 or 3 minutes while our pasta's cooling. Now I just set a cloth in the bottom of my sink, set my bowl down inside my sink here, and I'm just going to add the pasta. There we go. You can use 2 spoons, and you just want to give this a toss. Okay, using 2 spoons here, I've tossed this really well. And now we're just going to toss in the cooled peas. Now, if you're going to add boiled egg to this, you can add boiled egg now. But right now, we're just tossing in our cubed Colby Jack cheese. And I'm going to use almost the whole bag of this. I love cheese, so We're just going to toss this in now as well. There we go. That looked delicious. And at this stage, you can add more pepper, a little bit more salt, some more mayonnaise if you think it needs it. I think mine is fine. And a little bit more taco or chili sauce. And, you know, taste it for flavor. I just tasted mine and it tasted fine. So what you want to do then is add plastic wrap or a lid to this and refrigerate this for 3 to 4 hours. Now you can half this recipe. I mean, you know, this makes, as you can see, a lot. I mean, this will feed us for 3 days. Besides eggs, you can also add bacon bits or crumbled bacon at this stage as well. This is Chef Janie with my garden pasta. Enjoy.